Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back. We're playing Warcraft 3 RE-Reforged, created by InsaneMonster. It's a modification for Warcraft 3 normal Reforged, and it reforges the maps more than the reforging that we already got. So we're on Chapter 5, Countdown to Extinction. This will be the last mission of this, or rather the last video of this series for now, as InsaneMonster continues work on the project. As of now, what is released is this prologue campaign. So let's go. You know, this actually looks cool. That's interesting. So it's actually the same map as Mission 3, and you can see there's like more volcanic areas as it breaks apart. That's really cool, because Mission 3 was just totally re-terrained, and now it's been made to match Mission 5, which makes sense, because it's the same island. That's cool. A few hours later, Thrall and his companions make their way back to the surface. So this is typically a holdout map. I assume it still will be, but it probably is also terrained differently. Again, because it matches Mission 3. Unless Mission 3 was re-terrained to be like the original Mission 5, but I don't think that's the case. I'm sure we will find out, though. Let's go.
What the hell is going on here? At last, we've reached our landing site.
War Chief, while you were gone, the nearby volcano erupted. This entire island has begun to sink.
How long to repair the ships?
The repairs are nearly done, War Chief.
Then finish them quickly. We're about to have company. Defend the ships at all costs.
Land dwellers, you have slaughtered my minions and defiled my sanctuary. Now you will be drowned by the wrath of the tides.
You'll have no more sacrifices today, witch. Go back to the depths where you belong.
Very well. Your choice is made. The air you breathe now will be your last.
Hold the line, my warriors. Our freedom is at hand.
I'm really sorry, Fish Tyrande. Please. Sea Witch is attacking your base, so she's not a ghost anymore. It's actually a Naga. We're actually above. Wait. Is the dream real? Was I given all the units that I ended the last mission with? Because that's bomb. So, oh, she's already here. She got snapdragons and all that stuff.
This island be sinking quick. We come with you, man.
Okay, we got her flanked. What's going on down here? Yeah, it's the same map. It's the same map. I don't know what's going on here, but this is the... Okay, the fact that there are watchtowers here indicates to me that we're probably going to get attacked from these directions.
We don't have much time.
Let's just take a group and immediately go and rescue these guys as soon as possible. Part of the problem is I'm supply blocked at this moment. Witch Doctor already at Master. Let's go.
We're under attack.
Hang on. What were we made aware of? Nothing really. So we got Witch Doctors, they've got all this stuff. The sooner we can do this side quest, the better, so let's do it. You know, we don't need all of these, shaman coming, I don't think.
For the Horde.
Witch doctors are savage but cunning magic users adept at manipulating chemical processes within their fellow troll warriors in order to augment their combat abilities. You can now build watchtowers, of course, of course.
How can I
Keep
help?
going. Yeah, and it's the same troll villages from earlier as well.
What you want me to do?
That's neat.
Yes, chieftain. Let's get
Oh,
on
I didn't
with
bring
it.
Thrall, but I brought Nazgrel. I didn't mean to do that. Earthquakes cause sustained damage to your buildings. Make sure to repair them or they will collapse. Oh, gosh. Well, being supply blocked is not great.
I am the war
But we're going to be more supply blocked here in a second.
For honor. Research complete.
You got away off the island?
For honor.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I want to collect as much of this as possible.
Yes. Direct me.
What are the question marks? Something else just popped up. What did that say?
No God.
Earthquakes cause sustained damage to your buildings. Make sure to repair them. Search for glyphs of fortification to increase your building's resistance to both attacks and earthquakes. And you can repair your buildings. Okay, well, we can grab this one on the way back.
We're under attack. The spirits are restless.
Very interesting idea, that's for sure.
Yes.
I'm a little concerned, like, again, some of these areas, I feel like we're probably going to end up getting attacked because there are random watchtowers out here.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, we get more.
Where'd the others go? They go with you?
Well, I'm glad we can get some income here because I can't saturate any of my bases because I'm, like, going to be way over supply blocked. Let's go to this one.
Right away. Let's get on with it.
Let's go to this, whatever this is. We'll go down and around. Grab the rune of speed.
Are restless.
I'm going to send Nazgrel down here. Tome of Intelligence is fine.
Yes.
You'll seek me out?
We're under attack.
There isn't any, like, time remaining until next earthquake, which is a little concerning.
Where you want me go?
Get down here, Thrall.
Regard, no God.
I hear there's someone.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Ah, that's what I thought.
Let's get on with it. Yes.
Okay, acquire additional glyphs, which we will.
Spirits are restless.
Just keep going. We're gonna kill all these outlying Murlocs. And I can't build anything. I guess what I will do is build burrows here and here.
Research complete. Work, work. Be happy to. We need more lumber.
I understand, but I can't
Regard, no
I can't do anything about that game.
I am.
Let's grab these last guys, and then maybe we can go for the glyphs. Again, trying to knock all this out early because we started with so many units, which is cool.
Yes,
I'm going to move more units over here.
Say the word.
I'm going to move one guy over here.
One more, man?
We're under attack.
Boom.
How may I serve?
The spirits are restless.
Healing salve.
Our town
It's
is
fine, we don't have
under
space.
attack. Yes. Where you want me go? Where you want me to?
No, 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 no!
Lord!
Okay, get back to base.
Our town is under attack.
Okay. I see. I see how it's going to be.
Something
Honestly,
you're doing?
just go on lumber.
What do you want? I can do that.
Repair.
I am
Ouch.
the war chief.
So we're going to go up this way. Got fish guys coming up in this general direction.
Something you're doing? How can I help?
What you be craving?
As long as the sea... I mean, the sea witch is the biggest threat, obviously.
Let's get on with
You seek me out?
it. The spirits are restless. Work complete.
Okay, so again, we're trying to get up to the other glyphs of fortification right now. This seems fine. Again, as long as we're, like, mildly spread out. Repair here.
Where you want me go?
You go ahead and go back to base.
Look Direct me. We're under attack. Dabu, direct me.
Okay, keep going, keep going. Again, the faster that I can knock out these extra quests, the better.
Yes, War Chief.
Because I feel like it's only going to ramp up.
Our town is under attack. The spirits are restless.
What you be craving?
We're definitely taking less damage.
Work complete.
This side needs the most help, so I'm going to transition a few of these guys down here.
Doctor. Yes.
Okay, and then keep going this way. The further away from the base we get, the more afraid I am that this is going to become, like, we're going to need a much larger army to make this work.
Yes.
How may I serve?
But I think it's going to be okay.
Yes. Work.
I wonder if we're going to become basically immune to the
Okie
effects. Okay, I can actually make workers now, so... Give me lumber. I feel like Nazgul here, under the fountain is going to be more than enough. That's lovely. The human base was up here. I can only imagine that's where the enemy base is.
We're under attack. We need more gold.
Okay, you go on gold now.
Work. Ready to work. Direct me.
Okay, almost there, and then I can consolidate back at base and feel a lot better.
War Chief.
You seek me help?
Yes.
I hear the
So this was the area behind the trees with the water elementals.
The spirits are restless.
I need to be careful of this.
Work complete. I dedicate my power to the Horde.
What? Who? Why?
What do you want? I can do that. Be happy
Repair.
What you be craving?
Keep
to.
going.
Let's get on with it. Dabu.
Isn't this the one where it was bugged, where like the guy says, "I dedicate my power to the Horde," like over and over and over and over again? Because that always made me laugh.
I hear the song.
Nope, lost one there. Again, that seems pretty much fine.
Work complete, yes. Master.
You guys get over here.
What do you want? Let's get on with
attack.
it. Dabu.
Break.
For Doomhammer.
These jerks just coming out of their tents like nothing's happening.
I am the War Chief. Yes.
Lots and lots and lots of income opportunities just by exploring, which is cool. But we are getting roasted.
We need more gold.
Okay, that's enough. You guys move up here.
Dabu. What you want?
Where's the glyph?
Ready to work. For honor. Our town is under attack.
Did I miss the glyph?
Dabu.
I must have picked it up. Anyway, we gotta go back.
The spirits are restless. Yes. Ready to work. We're under attack.
I think we're mostly okay. We'll just keep repairing. I've got all 3 glyphs, I think.
The spirits are restless. Our town is under attack. We need more gold.
I'd like to get this stuff all, like, fully saturated finally.
Where she want to go? Ready to work.
Okay, good work. I guess you go ahead and just sort of run over here.
We're under attack.
Thrall, go and pick this up, and then I'm going to bring you back. to grab
Our town is under attack.
bundle of lumber, I guess.
What you want me to do? Master? We need more gold.
Okay. Kind of a weird start because I was so supply blocked.
You seek me help?
Something you're doing?
Okay, now I have too many guys on the lumber. We're going to switch them over to gold, and we can start building some towers and other units,
We need more gold.
which I can't really afford. I can't really afford.
What? I am.
Okay, thralls coming back. This area down here, again, just repair, repair. Repair, repair.
We're under attack. Who you want me kill?
I guess I'll quick save. We've got 13 minutes left. Not quite like halfway, but I thought this would happen.
Yes. Ready to work.
Got way too many guys on gold now.
Dingo!
We're under attack.
It's just every so often one of them makes like a unit response noise. The Sea Witch hasn't attacked us again for a while, which is good.
Can't build there. Work. Yes, War Chief. We're under attack.
Big attack coming from over here.
Your efforts are futile, land dwellers.
There she is.
The darkness of the deeps is all that awaits you.
Oh, I cut through the trees.
The spirits are restless.
I don't have any stun besides the... Well, I don't have any mana. Where is she? I need to try to trigger a stasis ward on her or something. It's the only thing I can do to stop this. This area seems pretty much fine, and Nazgul can kind of take care of it. Go ahead and
Work complete.
repair here.
We still need more time to finish the repairs, War Chief.
I understand, but I couldn't build anything earlier than this.
No regard, no God.
Fortunately,
What you want me to do? Huh?
that other thing sucks. That one spell sucks that I'm thinking of.
Are restless. For honor.
What you be craven?
What do you want? I can do my life for the war.
So breaking through the trees there,
Doctor?
not great placement.
Our town is under attack. Where you want me go? Yes, I can do that. We're under
War mill saved.
attack. You want?
Not war mill saved. Tower saved. There's so many entrances to think about here.
Where you want me go? For the war.
You seek me help? Someone call me a doctor? I hear the someone.
Let's get on with
I feel like I'm probably gonna lose.
it. Our town
I don't know. I was not prepared for this mission. That's for sure.
Who you want me kill? Choke that in me.
But let's see.
What you want? Our town is under attack. My life for the whore. Something you're doing?
Mostly because these trees with the lumber mill placement is not good. It's not good at all.
Let's get on with it.
Got some coahuil.
You seek me help?
Work complete. God, no God. I am the war chief. The spirits are
Coahuil
restless.
gone.
Ready to work. Yes, war chief.
Let's bring you back.
Understood. Yes. I can do that. Okie dokie. Something you're doing?
Oh god, they spawn into little ones.
Be happy to.
Okay.
The spirits are restless. need more. Our town is under attack. I am the war chief. Yes. What do you want? What you want me to do? How can I help?
The triple towers here seem to be working fine. This area down here we can probably just let go.
We're under attack.
I shouldn't.
How may I serve?
Let's get a witch doctor down here.
For the horde.
That demolisher's been killing it.
Let's get on with it.
8 minutes. I'd really just like more grunts. Upgrades would be really helpful as well. We got the lumber to do it, so let's go.
Direct me. Our town is under attack. Right away. Oh my God, oh God. What you'll be craving? Huh? What?
Start getting some more headhunters too.
I am the war chief. What you want for the
Oh yeah, and this area over here has not been attacked for a while. And there's actually not even space to build more towers. I guess I can do that.
Work, master.
Nazgul holding down. If we need to pivot,
We're under attack. What you want me to do? Yes.
someone over to the healing fountain, which we don't. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better now.
Hear the summons.
Work complete.
I went overboard. You know what it was, too? It's because I
I can do
didn't have lumber at first, so I started making way more lumber, but then I didn't need more lumber because I overmined this because I opened up the flippin'
Let's get
opening there.
Yes. Sup. Research complete.
There it is.
What do you want?
The earthquakes definitely add an element of spookiness to this mission, without a doubt. Every attack, just keep throwing down
Master?
healing wards. We're capped at +2. I think in this mission you used to be able to get up to +3. I think it's good that you can't now, because that was too good. So those guys are going to come up through
What you
here.
want?
What
Our
you be
town is
craving?
under attack. The spirits are restless. Work complete. My life for the horde. Something you're doing? I am work complete. War chief.
Okay, they're getting a little beefier.
We're under attack. Yes.
Okay. I guess you worker can come over here.
Work. Be happy too. I can do that.
This is army controlled. We can get some towers set up down here. 6 minutes. Let's quick save. Again, I'm not feeling like super confident, but you know, this gold mine was important to hold on to.
Research complete. Can't build there. Okie dokie. What do you want?
Okay. And then let's go ahead and now we do need lumber.
Yes.
Yeah, you go ahead and go on lumber.
No god. Ready to work.
Got 2 towers there. This area up here
You seek me help?
is okay. I think the Sea Witch will probably attack one more time at the very end during like the onslaught. But I think we'll be okay. I think we got all the glyphs. I didn't see it on the ground. I must have accidentally picked it up and I didn't even notice.
We need more lumber. Work complete. Ready to work. Something.
Let's repair my TC or town hall or whatever it's called. Great Hall, just in case.
Work complete.
This area down here is a lot better because of the towers.
Let's
I'd like to get
on
some
with
towers set up here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, yeah, we can't get mastery training on our...
What do you want? Under attack. I can do that.
Shaman. Just the witch doctor. So this is like the witch doctor mission, so I think that's fine.
How may I serve?
It's acceptable.
Where she want me go?
Man, that attack where she came through the trees,
Okie dokie.
that was, I mean, it's my own fault. I harvested through the trees a little too aggressively, or very aggressively. So I understand why that happened, but holy crap, that like totally boned me.
I hear their summons.
Our town is under attack. The spirits are
I'm just gonna take a look down here. I think we're fine. This mission, it feels, it's hard to say. Like the original one wasn't like overwhelming per se, but it was a lot. It was a lot to handle. But this one, like you have a lot more entrances in different directions. Demolisher, no, you've been a hero. I refuse to let this Demolisher go now. It's not gonna happen. So we got 3 little outposts. Nazgul's holding down the area by the fountain. That area hasn't gotten attacked for a long time, actually.
what you want.
I do have to be concerned about my burrows, actually. Spike barricades earlier would have been way better. Okay, yeah, that doesn't need repaired. There may have been more creeps around the map, but I did everything that I think I needed to, so I'm fine. I'm fine sticking it out.
Our town is under
I am a fan of defense missions that require you to cover a lot of ground. So, like, the attacks aren't overwhelming to the point where they just would steamroll you if you, where the attacks would just, like, totally steamroll you if you weren't,
doing.
like, 100%, like, you don't have a full army in any specific
Won't be much
location.
longer now, War Chief. The ships are nearly ready.
That means they're gonna...
Yes, at last the end draws near. Your deaths are only the beginning. Soon all land dwellers will be entombed in a watery grave.
Hold the line, my warriors. Our freedom is at hand.
Yeah, that means it's gonna be, like, the endless wave. But keep in mind, we only need to just barely survive. So, because this is Warcraft 3, and typically, combat goes for a while. There's, like, no way they would be able to destroy literally everything we have in 2 minutes. I don't think.
Someone call for the doctor?
It's certainly possible, but I'm very doubtful, so I think we'll be okay. We want to make sure that we're throwing down a stasis trap on the lady to stop the tornado. I thought I got her with my first stasis trap previously, but no, that was not the case. Do this. Also, it's nice that stuff, like, a lot of drops are happening here to kind of keep you all topped up throughout all of this. And there's runes, like, to keep your army topped up. So, yeah, it's like the defense maps that it's not about, like, concentrating defense in, like, very particular locations at the beginning. Eventually, you want to get to that point. Like, we consolidate here, 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 and here. I like that, but at the beginning, like, you have to have a force that can rotate, and I think that's cool. And there's, like, stuff to do outside that can help you consolidate your fence later, which is what I did. And I like that a lot, so I'm pretty pleased with how this worked. So rather than having, like, one full-on centralized base, there's multiple locations. It is a little weird that this area just never gets hit again. They might be going now, but I think most of the attacks that were meant for down there all ended up coming this way. Is probably what ended up happening.
Glory of the war, Chief. Our town is under attack.
It'd be funny if they could go down there and just destroy the boats. They just casually go around us and... Oops. Okay, yeah, they're still getting attacked. But, again, we're fighting under the fountain, and Nazgul's DPS is pretty awesome, so I think we're all good. Let's do a brief rotation here.
What do you want?
I'll be that guy that mass repairs. I ain't scared. Okay, that's her, but she's not ulting. I guess I'll Earthquake is just not very good. It slows enemies, but it doesn't do that much damage. So 18 seconds, like, no matter what happens, is fine. Well, not literally no matter. If everything was destroyed, then yeah, it's not fine, but it won't. So, like, no matter what happens, there's no way we can lose, I should say. So, there goes the 1 second. Thrall dies at that moment. It's a tough final attack.
Sail on, land dwellers, flee! The dark tide is coming to swallow you all, and once it begins, there will be nowhere to hide.
Those are some nice snakes you've got there. Cool. And then there is the epilogue / final interlude, so let's check that out. Beyond the Sea! Yes, so this is exclusive to the Reforged campaign. A few minutes later, the orcs and their new allies finally escape the island. This has been great, though. I guess I'll talk a little bit more once this is over, but, well, I guess we could talk a little now while we wait for the loading screen. But I really like that holdout for the reason that I listed at the end. I do like it where it's not so much that you just get rolled by an attack early because your stuff is out of position, but it's more there's like more pestering attacks that force you to have your focus in multiple locations. And again, it's not that those attacks would force you to lose, but it just really, it keeps you very active, and I think that's really good for a defense map. Rather than just like, hey, build a bunch of static defense in 2 choke points.
Sail on, land dwellers, flee! The dark tide is coming to swallow you all, and once it begins, there will be nowhere to hide.
I don't know exactly what the witch was talking about, but I do know that our destiny lies elsewhere. For now, we set sail for Kalimdor. That is where our future will unfold.
Why live? Life is just blindness to the true gift, immortality. Let go. Be elevated beyond your mortal desires. Look around you. What do your lords give you? You work lands that you will never own, for people that will never thank you. But the Master gives you hope. Hope. Hope beyond even the grave. Follow in his footsteps, and he will deliver you salvation.
Spooky. I hope you've enjoyed playing and revisiting our most beloved classic as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to the modern era. Each map of the project was a huge undertaking of both game design and cinematography, carried out with love and respect for the original. If you like the mod and want to help me to reforge the whole game, please consider supporting me on the project. Search me on Patreon and YouTube. Join the project's Discord server to get involved or leave a review on the Hive Workshop. With your help, we can reforge the game into what it was meant to be. Okay. I really like the pitch of the acolytes there to the Lordaeron rabble. Hey, is your life not going too well? Just die, I guess. Like, that's, yeah. Not really a great offered solution. But anyway, I think that was a cool little epilogue. I guess we'll just let the clock run out because I can't skip past this. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, that was really cool. See you in the Scourge of Lordaeron campaign. Looking forward to it. I was gonna say, I suspect that the cinematography, or the cinematics rather, probably I don't know. I realize I don't want this to sound negative, because it's not. I'm just pointing out that I'm assuming that the cinematics are probably what take the most time of this project. But at the same time, missions 3 and 5 were like completely 3, 4, and 5 were like completely redesigned. So I'm sort of curious to see if other maps, like in Scourge of Lordaeron, for example, like a lot of, like, I don't want to say beloved, but like, you know, people are very familiar with those maps, if those are going to be changed or not. Because I can see 3, 4, and 5 in the prologue getting changed because most people never played those. Or at the very least, they've only played them once with Reforged and have never heard of them prior to that. So, like, changing those, in my opinion, not a big deal, especially because they stuck to the fundamental ideas. But where you might run into issues is, like, you want to remake maps and then you have to spend a lot of time, like, balancing them. Even though, like, these maps already exist and don't technically need rebalance, if you redesign them in different ways, then it's going to take a lot more time. But, like, the balance of 3, 4, and 5 here was great. I think they were fine. You know, they weren't, like, really, really easy or really, really hard or anything like that. It just felt like normal Warcraft 3, which is good. I'm just saying that, like, it's a lot of extra workload, I suppose, if you're going to, like, completely redesign maps versus, like, keeping the core gameplay mostly what it is, but adding, like, hey, here's some, like, side thing on the map where I removed some trees and added a little town and you can learn some stuff there, or, like, there's some side quests you can do to get a cool custom item, stuff like that. But what this prologue showed is that this project appears to want to do all of it, which is awesome. Like, who am I to say, like, don't do this, right? I'm just saying, like, I would expect that that's going to take a lot more time if you're going to, like, build stuff from the ground up. Granted, like, the fundamentals of the maps are there to guide, so that's, like, a big creative piece that's not a burden. But in any case, what's cool about this mod is it does appear to be doing it all, which is, like, neat little lore tidbits. There was, like, a custom orb, which was really cool, so, like, it seems like there's the opportunity to add custom items, custom glyphs, or not necessarily custom glyphs, but, like, cool glyphs that you typically don't see, but, like, in a sense, there are mechanics where they can actually be useful, like the glyphs of the fortification. It was really, really interesting and cool. I think there's, like, one of those that you can get in the Sentinel campaign. When you blinking around with Maiev, you can find one. But, like, the idea that those are, like, part of, like, little, like, not even side quests, but they're, like, side quests that aren't in your quest log. And I like the idea that, again, you're rewarded for exploration. Even if it's something marked on your minimap, it's just something that encourages you to go and do something else. Even if it's not like, hey, you can mark this off in your quest, in your journal, your quest log, whatever. It's just like, but there's some actual gameplay benefit. I really, 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 really like the idea that, like, all the units that you did save that lived through Mission 4 carry directly into Mission 5. I love that shit. I love it. And I wish that stuff like that was used more just in general. I've talked about this in one of my talks in, like, chats with Subsorian, that, like, world permanence is one of my favorite mechanics. And bank data is, like, the first step towards that. So, like, carrying some units forward, like, sure, it's world permanence, like, it's a step in the right direction. And, like, items and XP on your heroes, that's a form of world permanence. I love it. At the same time, there's a big draw against that, because, like, if there's too much world permanence and someone makes a mistake too early on in the campaign, they can waste a bunch of time getting further into the campaign before they realize that they screwed up way earlier and they can't proceed. But that's neither here nor there, because that's not about this campaign. I just want to point out that I love the idea that it appeared as if all the units that survived from Mission 4 carried into Mission 5. That kind of screwed with my supply. I couldn't saturate my bases. I didn't have enough peons. I couldn't make more towers. I couldn't gather lumber. So there were, like, rolling consequences to that. But I love that that was a thing that existed in general. That was mostly me talking about the final map, but just to want to point out that this project does appear to be trying to do it all in the sense of, like, bringing you, like, what we, I think, all originally expected from Reforged maps that we definitely didn't get. So, very cool stuff. Thanks, InsaneMonster. Looking forward to the future of your project. Leave your feedback below. Download link in the description as usual, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.